Hey guys, welcome in. It's your girl Lala. Welcome to my channel. Happy Tuesday evening to you. How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing, guys? Welcome. Welcome to my live. You are welcome. Hey, I got me a thumbs up and I got one person in the house. Joshua, how are you, Joshy? Hey Josh, how you doing? How are you? How is your Tuesday? How is New York? Yes, you are the first. Thank you so much. Matthew, oh my goodness, forgive me. Matt, oh my gosh. I promised you that I was going to run your thing. I totally forgot. I have to put it on here right now. Hold on. How are you, Matt? Matt, let me give you a jacket so if you don't have. Okay. Okay, Matt, I gave you a jacket. So any other content creators that come in, Joshua is. Yeah. Oh. So you can always drop your link. So Matthew, you can drop your. So he already dropped his link. So Joshua, if you don't have Matt, you can grab him. Yeah. How you guys doing? Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to you. Yeah, guys, I've been missing in action on YouTube, on the YT streets. I have so many stuff I can upload. I have not get a chance to do it. How you guys doing? Who is still here? Josh is still here or Matt? Someone is already gone. But anyway, that's okay. That's all right. How is your day going or how was your day? Talk to me, guys. How was your day? How was your Tuesday? Was it busy? Was it manageable? Was it slow? How was your day? Wilma, how are you? How are you, Wilma? Is everyone doing okay? I got two persons in the house. Mega, mega love shout out to you too, Wilma. How are you? How is your Wednesday morning going over there in the Philippines? Is it raining by you? Is it cloudy? Is it sunny? Windy? What kind of day you're having? It should be like after 8 a.m., right? Because it's 7:51 p.m., so it should be after 8 a.m. there. How is it so far for you? We are fine, but the other place here in Philippine experiencing, oh, yeah, wow. Yeah, this season has been crazy. This hurricane season is just nuts. Hey, Marva, how are you? She's saying hello to everyone. How are you, Marva? How is your garden? Marva, did you already start planting? Oh, especially in the parts of the Vizaya, the Vizayas. Okay, lots of flooding, huh? Joshua is saying hi to Miss Marvel, to Charles Fort Lauderdale. Yes, Joshua. I mean, this week has been cool. Last week was a bit windy, and because of that, it brought in some cooler breeze. And this week so far, it has been cool. So, yeah, it's good. I'm enjoying the cool temperature right now. They said we should be in the lower 80s for the rest of this week. So it is very nice. I love it. The Charles Fort Lauderdale Garden is saying hi to Joshua. So, Miss Marble, what have you already planted in your garden for fall? I have not planted anything yet. However, Saturday I did some work in the garden. I started cleaning up the yard. I put down some blocks around the tree roots or the base of the tree. I put some mulch on them. I still have a lot more work to do, but I have not done a whole lot. But what I did on Saturday was um, a bit. I think I did too much a little bit. Yeah, I think I did a bit much because I had a cactus plant by my window, and my husband had chopped down like some of it, and I also cut down some more of it. And so those cactus, they're like so big, and I had to get them into the garbage can, and I had to cut down some of the coconut branches that were looking, or the coconut palm branches that were looking yellow and brown, and some of them were already dried. And I was just like cleaning up a bit. So I was out there for a good minute. I did not want to vlog it because it was just too much work. And I had my chair out there. So every time I did something, I sat down. It was just too much work. So I was doing a bit, then I sat, you know, as I go along until I complete. My two daughters, they came out and they helped me. So yeah, I get some work done on Saturday. Cherise, how you doing? She said, hi, Miss Lala. Yes, blessed day. Happy Wednesday to you, Cherise, on your side. So I understand that there is flooding over there in the Philippines in certain parts because of the rain. So sorry to hear about the flooding. Sorry to hear about that. Yeah, it's been getting crazy and crazy every every year. This year I think we had more storms than named storms than other. So you're doing great, praying for the affected area. Okay, in the Philippines, especially Albay. Oh wow. Wilma, just listen while wipe the oh, you're just listening while you're wiping the water from your room. Oh wow. Thank you so much. Hey Manette, how you doing? Thank you so much for joining. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, this year has been nuts with the storms and the floodings and all of that stuff. AG, how you doing? How are you? Are you on the road, AG? Hey, Pastor John, how you doing? Yeah, yep. AG. Wait a second. Why I can't do this? Can I not? Oh wait. Oh, you're on the road, AG? Oh my goodness. Wilma is saying hello, AG born. Joshua is saying, hey, Joan. I'm doing well. I'm doing well, Pastor John. Thank you so much. Somebody said something. Wilma is saying, Pastor John, how was your day? Hey, Mr. Turpin, how you doing? And he's also saying hello to all the friends. AG saying Louisiana, heading to Valdosta, Georgia. God be with you, AG. Safe driving on the road. Say hi to Princess AG. Marva saying blessings to all. Hey, Charlene, how you doing? Charlene Tay, how you doing? Blessings, blessings. Let's see. Pastor John is saying hi, Miss Marva. Yes, guys, I don't know if Pastor John is already up to her 200, but I'm trying to get her to 200. So if you don't have Pastor John, please grab her and let's try to get her over 200 and start counting to 300. Yeah. Charlene, she's saying, hi, Miss Lala. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Guys, look at my face. Don't you see my face? My face is getting skinny. Guys, it's been what now? 2 weeks? 2 weeks, no sugar, no salt, no fat, no grease, no cheese, no cake, no tea with sweeteners. Oh my goodness, guys. Yeah. Soon you can't recognize me. I'm telling you guys, soon you won't be able to recognize me. This new diet I'm on, guys. uh, I'm missing in the chat. Mama is saying hello, Pastor Joan. Pastor Joan is saying I to AG. AG saying Pastor blessings. Pastor Joan is saying Amen, AG. AG said, I see. Yes, AG. Can you see my face? Guys, I almost don't have a neck. Let me see if I can see my double neck. See? I got to go all the way like this to see my double chin. My double chin is moving away. Peter said, AG, take it easy on the road. Big up Princess AG for him. Yeah, AG say, I see. I had to look at the name on the screen to make sure it was you. I'm telling you, AG, it's me. um, Peter saying, big up yourself, and always Mr. G. Yes, thank you so much, Peter. I always tell him that you say big up to him. Pastor John is saying, you're doing great, Miss Lala. Thank you so much, Pastor John. Thank you so much for the prayers, guys. Yes, guys. So what happened was, what was it? October 9? Right when the hurricane was coming, Hurricane Milton. Um, I normally, in the past, like, acid reflux, that kind of thing. But then I noticed whenever I touch red meat, it messed me up. But the pain got me at work, and it was so bad, so bad, so bad. And I had to go to the ER. So I went to the ER, and they did the ultrasound, and they said, hey, you got gallstones. So you got to remove your gallbladder. So that same weekend, because so Hurricane Milton was the Wednesday, then the Thursday and the Friday through the Monday, I had a trip planned because my husband and I anniversary, right? So we're planning to go out of town. I've already paid for it. I can't cancel it. And they said it was not an emergency surgery, but I need to schedule a surgery and to remove my gallbladder. So I have not yet done it. But in the meantime, for me not to have any more flares, I have to make certain that I'm not taking in anything that is greasy, salty, sugary, fatty, dairy, all that stuff. So I'm just doing everything plain. When I say plain, plain. Cherise, you are into a healthy lifestyle, Miss Lala. I think you need to avoid the food you just mentioned. Yes, 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 I know. And that's the thing, guys. When I wanted to do it voluntarily and to lose the weight on my own, voluntarily, like, at my own leisure, yeah, you start and you stop and you cheat and you whatever, I was not consistent. But then now I have to be, because the pain I had, I don't want to ever experience that pain again. So I'm just making certain that I'm not taking in anything crazy. Hey Lelaine, how are you? Yeah. So that's what it is. You see my face looking all skinny, skinny, skinny. Because they always say your face start to slim down first, and then the rest of your body. And I mean, I'm seeing it a little bit. I'm seeing it. It's getting there, but I'm just making certain that I'm not taking in anything crazy. So that's what it is. So yeah. But it's me, AG. If you were wondering, it's me. Still me. Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing how our bodies work. Our bodies tell us how to not eat certain thing, and we just have to make certain that we're not eating it, because the body does talk to you. And I'm thankful to God that it was not worse. It could have been worse. And the funniest thing is, guys, even when I do eat chicken, if I'm eating fried chicken, I always remove the skin. If I'm eating cake, I never eat the icing. I might taste a little bit, but I don't eat icing on a cake. Always just eat just the cake part of it. And what else? Um, I don't drink a whole lot of sugary juice and soda. I do mostly water. So yeah. But sometimes, of course, when I do buy lunch on the road, I might buy a soda here and there, but it's not consistent. I'm mostly drinking my water. I'm a water person. And I've started that like years ago. Like in my house, you won't find a whole lot of juice in my house. You might find some milk, you might find some orange juice, but you're gonna see cases of water, because years ago, a ophthalmologist or whatever it is said to me, when I took my kids to the doctor for their eye check, he said, Stop giving the kids juice, because the juice is going to mess up their vision." And every year when they come to do their eye exam, he would have to change their prescription. So I cut out the juice business a long time ago, because I don't want them to keep having, bad vision. Even though they all wear glasses, I wear glasses, but the prescription change is not crazy, you know. And I think what made it too, why he even said that, because that year when I took them, one of my girls, her prescription was like jumping, like it was a big change. And I'm like, whoa, why is this changing so much? And it's like, yes, that's sugar. You got to cut the sugar out of their diet. And I'm like, okay, I didn't know. And because I used to go to the store to get my groceries, guys, and it would be, I'm picking because the kids were younger and they love juice. You know, kids, I don't know, kids here, they love to drink a whole lot of juice more than they eat. and I would just picking up juice, 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 juice. And sometimes I look in my cart, I'm like, where is the food? Why am I picking up all these juice? Yeah. And it was really messing with their vision. And so that's when I cut out, and that was when they were younger. So that's a long time ago. So I cut out all that sugar in their diet. But of course, kids, they're still going to eat candy whenever they get the chance to, or whatever, cake. But as far as juice going in my house, when family member come, they're like, "You don't have any juice, auntie?" No, water. Get a bottle of water. So saying all of this to say that I wasn't drinking a whole lot of sugar, you know, but of course, you don't get sugar just from drinking sweet stuff. It's from eating a lot of carbs as well. And yeah. So yeah, it's sad that it has to come this way for me to realize and say, okay, this is it. You know, nobody wants to do surgery. Nobody wants to hear that they have to do surgery, right? Certainly not me, but we trust the Lord because all things are possible through Christ. So, yeah. Yeah, all things are possible. I pray and I leave it to God. If it's in His will for that to happen, then it's in His will. If it's not, then it's not. He will change it. So I leave it to Him. But yeah. So, how is everyone else doing? That's my story. How is everyone else doing? How was your day? How was your day? How has how has your week, or how is your week is going so far? For sure I like the cool weather right now in Florida. It's nice. It is very nice. And I like when it's like this because then sometimes the AC does not come on too much and you save a little bit on that electric bill. Sylvia, she said natural. Hey, how are you, Sylvia? Is it your first time here, Sylvia? I've never seen you before, but thank you so much for jumping on this live. Thank you so much for coming. If you don't mind, drop a thumbs up. I appreciate it. Thank you. Sylvia Jones. And where are you watching from, Sylvia? Where are you? Are you in the States? Are you overseas? Where are you from, Sylvia? Oh, natural life with Althea. Oh, using mama phone. Oh, thank you so much, Sylvia. Thank you. She's saying hi, the Charles. Thank you so much, Sylvia. Yeah. Althea, she's just awesome. Althea is up there I love it. Blue Mountains. I love it. I love it, man. I saw her recently. She was riding on the bike back to go visit some cousin. Yeah, keeping it real, for real. Yes, yes, yes. When I saw Althea on the bike back, guys, it reminded me when I was in Jamaica going to high school. And one of my cousins, he had, I don't know if you guys remember what they call a 50, the smaller bikes. And I had to get to school. And I live all the way up in the hills, in St. Andrew. And I had to go to school in Kingston. And it was so hard with the transportation and everything. And so I said to my grandmother, I said, Grandma, can you ask our cousin if he could take me to school sometimes? Because he goes down off the hill every morning. And I said, can you ask him if he could take me? And she's like, you're going to ride on a bike? I said, yeah. And because my cousin, he was just, he's just cool. He was cool. He he ride that bike, guys, so slow. He's not going fast. So I've already look at how he ride the bike. I've already made my own assessment and said, yeah, I think I'll be okay. And I said, just ask him if he could take me, even if we gotta pay him. Just ask him because I need to get to school. And she asked him, and he said, yeah, if she wants to come, yeah. And I did. So I went on the bike, guys. Sure enough, my eyes, they were tearing water going here, water going there, because the breeze was hitting my face. I had no helmet on, and he's taking his time and coming off the hills like where we were in the countryside in the early morning, guys. It's so cool. When the breeze hits you, you feel like you're freezing. It's cold, and my eyes was just tearing like that. I could not even lift my hand to wipe my eyes. But the fact remained, I was getting to school. Okay, I was getting to school, so I love that. When I passed through a certain community and they saw me on the bike, they're like, "Hey, I see you! I see you!" I'm like, "Yeah." So when I saw Alfie on the bike, I'm like, man, that brought back so much memories. Sylvia says, yes, she came home from America. She is ill. Oh, really? Peter, if you have to go through that surgery, our prayer is that the Lord will guide the hands of the surgeon. Yes, Peter, thank you so much. Yes. I'm actually going next week Thursday to have a consultation with the surgeon. So after that, then I'll see, if I need to do it. So yeah, I don't want to do it, but if that's what the Lord says, and if that's what it comes down to, but I trust the Lord that He can turn things around. Yeah, but yeah. So that was some. It really brought back memories seeing Alfie on the bike, guys. It was so cool, and the guy was riding his bike just like how my cousin did. Oh man. Oh, Rock Hall, Peter. Rock Hall. You ever heard about Rock Hall and Red Hills? Yeah. So Red Hills, you got to pass through Red Hills to get to Rock Hall. But yes, I lived in Rock Hall. Yes, thank you, Pastor Joan. She said, go along, the Lord will be with you. Yes, I trust the Lord that He will. Yes, amen. Yeah, going to school back then, I'm telling you, it was crazy because we had those big bus that comes up on the hill, and those bus they were so packed, and so many folks. It's like so many folks in the communities, different communities, and it's like one or two buses, and then everybody trying to get a space in the bus to get to Kingston, just to get off the hill, and it was just too much. I mean, sometimes you get off the bus, your clothes is all crushed up and everything to go to school, but you had no choice. You had to go. Oh, you know the area well? Oh, wow. So in Rock Hall, I used to live, the community around there is called Car Hill. I don't know if you know about the Car Hill. So you had Big Rock Hall, Car Hill, and War Hill, and then James Mountain. So I lived in Car Hill. Yeah. Mocha Dream, how are you? Good evening, Lala. Good evening to you, Mocha. Thank you so much for coming on. Yeah, so I used to attend the Rock All Church of God. So that's where that's my community. I went to the Rock Hall Basic School, and then I went to the Rock Hall, see, Jamaicans don't say the H, Rock Hall All Age School, and then I went to Meadowbrook High School. Yeah. So you see how far I had to travel, Peter? All the way from Rock Hall, all the way down the hill to Meadowbrook High School. And right after I've graduated high school, it was time for us to come here. So I came here the same year I graduated high school, back in the 90s. Yeah. So been a while. Been a while. And I'm telling you, the folks that I grew up with, some of the boys from the community, they grew up to turn bad men, did bad things, and many of them are now no longer here. Yes, the bike ride was nice. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, I love that bike ride so much. They used to call me 50 at school because I was on the bike ride, the bike back. Oh, and the thing was, in Red Hills, there was a boy that went to the same school, same high school, but his dad had a bigger bike. So it was so funny that he happened to see me a couple times because his dad used to take him to school on his big bike. And when he saw me on the little 50, he was just dying with laugh, like, what are you doing? you know, because his dad had a bigger bike, that's more like, we're posing. Yes. But let me tell you, I enjoy that bike ride to school because I did not have to fight on the bus to get a spot. I remember sometimes I was going to school, guys. I would put one foot on the step. One foot was like barely on the step as well. I'm holding on, a whole bunch of guys and females and everybody on the step trying to catch a space on the bus step. And I'm telling you, you had to ride like that for a good minute before folks come off the bus so you could go up into the bus, you know? And one of the things growing up with me, I never liked to be all the way inside the bus because I had a bad experience one time. And so my thing was if the bus is so crowded coming off the hill, I'm like, if something goes wrong, you can't get out the bus on time. That was my thinking. So I didn't like to be inside the bus or in the middle of the bus, when it's so packed. I want to be closer to the door. So so because one Saturday I was going to Kingston. I was going into Kingston to go do whatever I was going to do. And the bus was so packed, guys. And where was I in the bus? I was at the I was not so much in the middle, but I was like close to it. Yeah, be careful out there. I was close to it, guys. And the bus was coming off the hill and it was super packed. And all I heard was blow. And it was a wheel. One of the wheel burst, the tire burst. And the bus was packed and it was coming off this steep hill. Luckily, it did not. So when it came off this first steep hill. There was a little flat, and then for it to go down the last steep hill. Luckily, when it happened right after it came off that first steep hill and was on that little flat, right? And so there was a street that was like right across that goes into other community, and the bus driver had to be so quick to take the bus directly over there on that street. I'm telling you, if he had turned down that hill and that happened, I don't know what would have happened. And I was almost in the middle of the bus. And I was rushing, trying to find my way, trying to squeeze fast to get out. And people, of course, shouting and screaming and trying to get out the bus. It was crazy. Hey, Yard Foods, how you doing? Good night. How are you? Good, good. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. And yeah, so ever since then, guys, I always be close to the front door or close to the back door. You're not gonna find me inside the bus, inside in the center of the bus. Nope. I was a Kelvinator service tech. I serviced that era in the 70s. Really? Oh wow. Wow, wow. Kelvinator service. What does Kelvinator service tech? So you're talking about Rock Hall in Rock Hall? What does the Kelvinator service did, Peter? In the 70s? Yeah, I was a baby then. I was a baby. I don't know if that has to do with the coffee and stuff. Is that what it was? Because I remember in Rock Hall way back when I was younger, we used to have a lot of coffee plants. So there were a lot of coffee beans, and people, I don't think it was the same people from the community who used to spray the coffees or whatever it is, but people used to come there and spray the coffee. And that was, that was a long time. Yafu said, wow, long time. Yeah. Guys, I pinned Pastor Joan. If you don't have her yard food, I don't know if you have Pastor Joan. If you don't have Pastor Joan, grab her. Sylvia, if you don't have Pastor Joan, grab her, please. I link her. Mocha, if you don't have her, grab her, please. We're trying to get her up to 200 and 200, counting up to 300, please. Or refrigerator, washing machine, stove, etc. Okay. Oh, okay. Now the name Kelvinator coming back to me. Okay, cool. Sorry for my ignorance. Yeah, food. Okay. Janita, how are you? Thank you so much for coming on. Yeah. But I remember when I was growing up and I was younger, um, Rock Hall used to have so much coffee beans, and people from all over used to just come and just spray the coffee. And after a while, I don't know what happened. It's not like they cut them down. The coffee plants, they just died. They just died. Pastor Johnny says, yes, yes. Guys, yes, please connect to Pastor Jones. Bring her up. Bring her up. Pastor Johnny saying hi to Janita. Yeah. But those were the days. So Peter, Rock Hall used to be so hard for the transportation. It was hard. And I mean, you even had to even walk. I remember going to school, we had to walk a certain distance just to get on the bus. And then the bus will still come back to the community, back to the square, we call it, and still load up again to, go back. And I'm like, wow, it just to even get a space on the bus, you had to walk a certain distance just to even get on it, just to catch it. Otherwise, you won't have it. You won't get a ride on that bus. So it was crazy growing up, but still thankful to God because you can look back and say, wow, look where the Lord has brought us from, you know, walking to school. I used to walk to school. Let me tell you, there were a couple mornings I had to walk to school from Rock Hall to Kingston. And there were many evenings I had to walk from Kingston to Rock Hall. Because I would go to the foot of the hill and I'm waving people down and they're not stopping, you know? So yeah, I had to walk it home. And my friend and I, we started walking and we say, wherever we walk and wherever the bus catches us and we can get our space on the bus, then we take it. And there were some times that the bus did not even stop, period, because it was so packed, and we end up walking it straight home. So many miles. I don't even know if it was like 13 miles but I think it wasn't even that. I think it was like about 13 or so miles. But because of the hill made it difficult, you know? Okay, yes, Yard Food, thank you so much. So Yard Food is going to go over to watch two of your videos, Pastor Joan. Thank you so much. Yeah. So those were the days, those were the days, the good old days. We learned from those days. We learned from those days. Joycelyn, how are you? How is your Wednesday going? Thank you so much for joining. So Peter, did you live in Kingston when you used to service this area, Rock Hall? Did you live in Kingston? Oh, you're not feeling well, Joycelyn. What's wrong? So Joycelyn, she said, I'm not feeling well, Miss Lala. I'm sick. What's going on with you? Is it flu? Are you having the flu? Stomach pain? Oh yes, you lived in Kingston. Yeah, at one point, Pastor John, I had to move to Kingston for at least I want to say about 3 years to stay with my uncle to go to school because of the transportation. It was so bad. I went to Kingston and lived by my uncle for like 3 years just to go to school to make it, a little bit easier because my grandmother, she did not like the fact that I just started school and had to be walking. Transportation was so hard to get. Coming home late at night, late night, 10, 11, you know, and it was like a every night thing. And my grandmother was like, you know what, stay with your uncle in Kingston. So I was there for like 3 years. And that's when I got myself into track and field because now I could go home early and I could do other things after school. But when you live in Rock Hall and you have to come from Kingston to Rock Hall, you can't do no extra curriculum activity. You better try and start walking. Start walking. That's your extra curriculum. Okay. And so when I was staying by my uncle, I joined the track and field team. I participated in sports and, you know, I even went and represented Meadowbrook High School at the National Stadium, guys. Believe it or not, look at me. Look how chunky I am. I used to do track and field. Oh, Pastor Jones is so true. Oh, you have the flu? Okay. So what are you taking on, Jocelyn? You know, drink some fever grass. Drink some fever grass tea, the lemongrass tea. And if you have the blue vervain or soursop leaf or moringa, the moringa tea, drink some of those. I know the Philippines has a lot of moringa plants and lemongrass and soursop. Yeah. Yes, Pastor Joan. Yes. Yes, I was able to. Not that I came in first or second or third or fourth. I tell you. But I was at the lineup when they say, on your mark, get set. And they go like this. Let me tell you. So I was always a chunky baby. I was always a fat baby, right? I saw a nice little picture that my mom she gave me when I came here to join her because she had left us, years to make a life, life better for us. So when I came to live with her and everything, yes, and Pastor Jones said, Joycelyn, if you're still there, ginger tea, drink some ginger tea. Yes. So okay. So Joycelyn is say I will try Pastor Joan, the ginger tea. Thank you. Yeah, so I was always a chunky baby, right? So my mom showed me the picture. I'm like, wow, look at me, so little bit and cute and chunky with all the little rolls on my arms and legs. So anyway, so when I joined the track and field team, my coach he used to call me Fatty. He's like, Fatty. And so the kids, of course, Jamaican kids, they're gonna start calling you the same thing. So I trained until I started to get really thin and everything. And I like distance. I could not do the sprint. I wasn't a sprinter, but I was a distant runner. And so I was really into it and, training hard and everything. And the coach said, yeah, I want to take you girls and boys to the national stadium to compete in the championships. And I'm like, okay. And I trained and everything, and we went to National Stadium, and I signed up for the 1500 meter and the 800 meter. And the 1500 meter, brutal, brutal. And like I said, I was at the line and they say, on your mark, get set. And I heard the gun, and all I saw were feet going like this in front of me. And they were getting further and further away from me. And I'm like, okay, I still gotta run this. I can't stop, right? I gotta go. So I'm running, and I could not wait for this race to be over. When everyone else finished the race, I'm still running to get to the finishing line. And I got to the finishing line. I was out. I'm on the ground like this. It's like I can't even catch my own breath. And I was like, okay, good. That's it. I said to myself, I know I gave my school 1 point, at least 1 point, because I did not walk off the field. I finished the race. Second come up was the 800 meter. The same thing happened, guys. The same thing happened. And that year, that was 1993. That year, I was running against one of them girls from, what's that school? Is it Veer Tech? Was it Veer Tech? I think it was Veer Tech, one of them fast girl from Veer. Veer was one of them country school. And I forgot the name of the girl, but she was very fast. And she had some other, competitors and stuff like from Jago and whatever. I'm telling you, they were fast. I don't know what am I doing in those races, but I was in the race just to give my school a point, okay? Just to make up the number. And all I know, I was at the line and they said, on your mark, get set. And guys, I'm telling you, that was it. The feet just ran away from me. Everybody, they laughed. They're like, poor Lavi, poor Lavi. Oh my gosh. So I'm thinking, okay, I came last. Yeah, I came last in those two races. I'm like, I'm done. I'm done. I gave my school 2 points. I'm done. I'm good to go home. I just want my lunch. I just want my juice. Give me whatever you got to give me. I'm done. Let me tell you, finals. Finals. Me, unconcerned because I know nobody calling my name. I came last in two races, nobody calling my name. So, unconcerned, I'm sitting there trying to give other people, motivation. Because my girls that were on my team, they were looking all scared because, like I said, these girls from these other schools, they were really it. Our school, that was like, I think, our first year really competing, doing to really compete after like how many years, right? Because our school normally would not even go to champs. And that one coach, out of the blue, he came to our school. I think he came from one of them technical school from wherever, St. Elizabeth, and he came to our school to coach it. And so he said he's gonna take us to champs. Okay, fine. So, but when the girls, they trained and they were all confident and everything, and when they went and they saw all these other girls were running, they got scared. They got scared. So I'm there giving motivation. All of a sudden, my coach looking for me. My coach, I know, right? At least I tried. My coach looking for me. He's like, "Where's Lavi? Where's Lavi?" I'm like, "What's going on?" He's like, "Come on, come on. You got to go run the finals." I'm like, "Me? The finals? For what?" He said the 1500 meter. I'm like, "Me? Guys?" Ah, I said, "Okay." I got up and I started, I'm thinking I'm an athlete now because I get called back National Stadium and I'm gonna run the finals. I qualify for the 1500 meter after coming last. I'm telling you, I got up, I got my cleats, back then we call it spikes, and I'm acting like I'm an athlete, guys. I'm doing everything like everybody else doing. I'm jumping up, shaking up my legs. I can't. It was so funny. It was so funny. I knew I was gonna come last. It was just to make up the number. But I did it anyway. I did it anyway. And I have the experience when I told my girls, they laugh at me. They're like, Mom, please, please. Because I'm like, hey, I think you guys can become an athlete just like your mom. Ah, ah, unbelievable. But, it's the experience. I can look back and I can laugh. It's the experience of me going to a national stadium and competing. Hey Rosemary, how you doing? How are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. But yeah, guys, it's crazy. I did it. I went to the National Stadium, your girl Lala, and competed. That was 1993, the 1500 meters and the 800 meters. And I think I even went home. I think Peter laughing. I really came last, Peter. I think enough for real. I went home, and how they normally would bring it on when you're having like news and the weather and the sports. And I was trying to see if I would see myself at the lineup because that's the only place I'm going to see myself at the lineup. Rosemary saying, I'm fine, Miss Lala, here work. You're in my work today. Am I saying it right? I'm fine, Miss Lala. I'm here. Okay, you're at work. And Pastor Joan is saying hi, Rosemary. So I was trying to see if I could see myself at the lineup. I don't even remember if I saw myself. But yeah. So, just the experience. And guys, guess what? I still have the jersey. My jersey from my high school. I still have it. Next one of these days I'll show you guys my high school jersey that I used that day. Still have it. Yeah, we had to pay for it. So I don't know what happened to the pants though, but I still have my jacket and my little, the little vest that you put on to run. So yeah, still have it, guys. So that was my memory from high school. Your girl Lala doing track and field. Rosemary saying hi, Pastor Joan. Did any of you guys represented your high school, in tracks or sports day? How was it for you guys? Did you win? Did you won any medals? I think I have. I did not get medals. Did I get any medals? No, I got a certificate. I got a certificate for coming third place in, was it 800 meter? I think it was 800 meters, but that was like sports day. And I remember doing a cross country run, and I came, I think, eighth in the cross country run. I don't remember how many people participated, but I came eighth. Yeah, and I was very proud of myself. Rosemary, so many memorable in high school. Yes, high school was fun. High school was fun. Yeah, because like I said, because I lived in the country and the transportation was hard. So because I was in Kingston was a little bit, easier transiting to school. Um I took part in some sports and I liked it. So it was good. Yeah, it was good. I think one thing I should have done when I was in high school was to join the choir. I should have joined the choir because I love singing from I was younger, and I should have joined the choir, and I never did. I think they only had the choir for like special occasions like graduations, ceremonies, or maybe Christmas time, something like that. But at one point I was like, why didn't didn't I join the choir? I love singing. I should have joined the choir. I never did. So that's one of the things I look back and said I should have done. What about you guys? What you guys did back in high school? Or school for that matter. How was school for you guys? Oh man. Guys, thank you so much. I know it's getting late too. Thank you so much for coming. Yeah, I need to check. The Pastor John, did you make your Oh wow, Pastor John, you are at 210. Woohoo! That's awesome, Pastor John. That is awesome. That's awesome. That is awesome. So, guys, I'm not going to stay much longer here. Yes, I know. Yes. So now that you're over the 200, now we got to push you to get to that the 300. Yes. And Pastor John, I think you can start lives too, you know. I think you can. You have to do lives. Because when you do lives, oh, Peter was a troublemaker at school. Pastor Joe, when you do live, folks can come in and they can connect with you. And the more you do live, the more people come. And yeah, and you share your link when you go live too. Yes. So start doing some live too, Pastor Joan. So guys, I'm also on TikTok. I'm also on TikTok, guys. I was not doing TikTok before, but now I am doing TikTok. So I'm over there. So when I finish here, I'm going over to TikTok. To TikTok. So TikTok is another platform that you can go to. So on the TikTok platform, um, I want to do business over there, to sell. So that's one of my things that I'm trying to do over TikTok. So I'm on the TikTok side as well, guys. And the funniest thing with me sometimes, guys, is like if I'm if I'm doing two things, it's like one of them take more of my time. So like tonight, I'm like, I have to come and do a live because I still have not edited my video. I started working on my video, but I'm gonna make it very short. No, not very short. I'm gonna make the clips shorter so I can like maybe compile. It was only, let's see, it was only a Friday to Monday weekend getaway. So I did not do a whole lot of vlogging, but I did some. So I'm trying to see if I can just compile everything into one video or maybe two videos. So yeah. So I'm gonna have to cut my clips shorter. So it's the time to get that together and then upload it. And I think because my phone got so many other videos on there, um, I know once I edit that video and try to save it back to my phone to upload it into YouTube, my phone is gonna say you don't have enough space. And I used to like download my videos once I'm done with them to save it on my laptop. And the little thing I was using, whenever I do it, in order for me to view those videos or pictures, I have to pay. So it's not easy, too much. So I delete a lot of stuff and I still have a lot more to delete. But at the same time, right now, I can't really delete anything until I upload something. So still working on that video. Hopefully by, well, tomorrow is Bible study, so you won't see me tomorrow. I have Bible studies. I go to my church on Wednesday night for Bible study. And so maybe Thursday, if I don't get it out tonight, maybe Thursday. But yeah. Yes, Pastor Joan, don't think about it. Just do it. You're so beautiful. And I love your encouraging words. So just do it. You know, folks will come. If it's even, let me tell you, when you start, if it's even one person, that one person will come. And when you be consistent with it, just like how you are consistent with all your other vlogs, more people will join. And in no time, you'll have a big audience. So, yes. Yes, Pastor John, I go to my Bible study every Wednesday night. I share the link on YouTube and as well as on service on Sunday morning when I go to service. I also share the link on YouTube. So, yeah. But yes, so I go in person, even though we stream it live on YouTube and on Facebook, I still go in person on a Wednesday night, you know. And we find that sometimes we've been getting like, first time visitors coming out to Bible study. Matter of fact, not too long ago we had a couple, wife and husband, and their twin son and daughter, who their first visit to our church was Bible study, and they both gave their hearts to Christ, and they both got baptized. You know, when did they got baptized? May, June, around about that time. But yeah, so we have had, let's see, we have a couple more, like about three more persons recently. First time to our church was that Bible study because they work, they work and they're like, it's easier for them to come out on a Wednesday night on a Sunday morning because they have to work on the weekends. So, I'm the usher at my church. And so I try to be there. And not just because I'm the usher, but because it's the right thing to do to be there in person. So, yeah. So I try to go to service on Wednesday night and, you know, yeah. Cherie, how you doing? Hello, hello, hello. Oh, I'm already over 1 hour, guys. I can't believe it. I'm here laughing about my high school days and did not even realize I'm over 1 hour. So I'm going to say good night and let you lovely people go to your bed. I know Cherie, it's morning for her, so she will be going to work, or maybe she's already at work. But yes, Pastor Joan, I'm looking forward to your live. So yeah, don't worry about it. Just do it. Just do it. And yeah. And just find a time that's suitable for you and just do it. I don't like to do lives either, but I just do it anyway because YouTube want us to do lives. Just like with any social platform, they want us to do live, they want us to set the videos, they want us to interact and all of that stuff. But yeah, so just do your live. Okay, Pastor Joan, good night, good night. She said, good night, all. Honey, Venice out there, don't lock it. She went to gym. Oh, okay, okay. Good night, Mr. Peter. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mr. G just came in. He just came in and he said good night. He just walked through the door. All right, guys. So have a blessed evening. Blessings, blessings, and catch you again soon. Bye now. Okay.